Hello everyone, welcome back to Vic's Tarot Guidance. Welcome if you're new and welcome if you are returning to this channel. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and if you're interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, all the information about that is in the description box below this video, so make sure to check that out if you're interested. You will find my website there as well as my email, so you can check out the prices on my website, or you can just send me an email if you would prefer to do that. But anyway, today we are going to be looking at your person's thoughts, feelings, and we're also going to be getting some guidance into your situation with your person. We're also going to be getting yes or no questions or something in the middle of that. So if you do have a question in mind, a question of how you should act, or if your person loves you, something in that manner, if you should let go or reach out, stay tuned towards the end of each specific group, where you'll be able to get your answers. You're going to be using the little crystal ball pocket oracle cards to answer those questions today. But anyway, let's now move towards picking your groups. So group number 1 is going to be the Rose Quartz, and group number 1 here is also going to be the Hermetic Tarot deck. Let me just find it. Okay, so the Hermetic Tarot for group number 1. Now group number 2 is going to be the Hematite crystal. It's gorgeous Hematite. And group number 2 is going to be the Tarot of the Little Prince. I've been really drawn to using this deck more and more. I don't know why, it just really flows with how I'm feeling, and the whole vibe feels very beautiful, sort of very relaxed, serene, but also the messages do tend to be very deep with this deck. And now group number 3. Group number 3 is going to be this old dog-tooth amethyst. This is basically the amethyst with some white quartz inside. I think it's also called Chevron amethyst. So this little beautiful amethyst for group number 3, and group number 3's deck is going to be the Wild Unknown Tarot. Alrighty, so we have our groups, we have our crystals, we have our decks. Feel free to pause this video to feel into your person a little bit, maybe also take a few glasses or drinks of water just to flush out all of the energy that has been built up throughout the day. Maybe take a few deep breaths as well, just to get yourself a little bit more settled before you ask the questions or dive into the energies of which group is right for you. If you already feel that a particular group is calling to you, feel free to skip right into your reading. All the timestamps and everything is in the description box below, and the timestamps are also pinned in the comment section if you guys want to jump right ahead. If you feel like you need a little bit more time choosing, this is the perfect time to just pause the video and feel into your body a little bit more. You can also think about your person, feel into their energy, maybe bring them to mind, visualize them in your mind's eye. You can consider, or maybe close your eyes and feel into their energy, and then feel towards which group, which crystal, which deck, or maybe which number in the timestamps below is calling to you the very most. The one that is calling to you the very most, it's going to be your group. And then just feel free to click on that, and I'll see all of you in your chosen groups. Hello, group number 1. If you picked the Rose Quartz crystal, or if you have picked group number 1 in any other way, or if you picked the Hermetic Tarot deck here, this is going to be your video for your person's thoughts, feelings, and guidance into where you're going. So let's get into it. Alright, so Spirit, please, for group number 1, what's going on with their person's thoughts and feelings? Just had a hair there. What's going on with their person's thoughts and feelings here? We have the 8 of Wands, Lord of Swiftness. Alright, this person of yours, he's I'm wanting to say he. I don't know why. I just felt into a strong masculine energy. It doesn't have to be a male. This is for both genders, but I did feel into a masculine energy. So I sort of just started channeling he right at the start here. But I'm getting into a strong, very active energy. This person is set on going for you, set on contacting you, set on reaching towards you. Maybe they are also set on communicating you very, very strongly here with Mercury showing up. But this is overall a very strong, swift, quick energy. This person wants to move towards you. They want to resolve something as well, it does feel like. So all of their thoughts at the moment do seem to be very strongly set on acting, on action, taking action in the external world. This strongly feels like Aries energy to me, or just the energy of someone starting something, starting something new, taking action, doing something. Feels like a very strong fire energy that we have going on here. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles, Lord of Prudence. So interesting, sort of like a counterpart to the Eight of Wands there. So this person does, it's interesting, they do want to act quickly, and they do feel like they want to sort of get the ball rolling. They want to contact you, they want to take action, but at the same time they're being very careful here. Like we have Virgo energy showing up here, and we have a lot of carefulness. There's also some Saturn here, some Sun energy coming through. So it does feel very careful, like something is being put on display almost. It feels like that. And this person is trying to be careful of how they come off in the physical, it feels like to me through this card. Yeah, like they in their heart of hearts, deep within themselves, they want to act, they want to come towards you, they want to communicate, but at the same time this person is afraid how they're going to come off by doing that, and if they do that. So they are trying to be careful about how they navigate their energy and what they do decide to take action towards. So we do have quite a few cards here. We have the Sun, the Magician, the Eight of Cups, the Three of Cups reversed. Interesting. We have the King of Cups here on the bottom now, but Spirit is urging me to take all of these four cards. Like originally, like if I were on my own, I would not take so many, but Spirit is definitely urging me to take all of these. So we have the Sun reversed, Lord of the Fire, of the World. I feel like this person, they feel a little bit sad almost about this connection, like something has gone wrong, or they feel almost like a little bit hopeless in this situation, like they are currently going through some type of turmoil within. Yeah, the energy is very mixed. These whole cards, everything that has been coming through now, it's just very, very mixed, and it does feel like this is really mirroring in their own energy. Like this person, they want to come forward, but at the same time they don't want to appear too eager, they want to appear careful, they want to have things meticulously thought through. We have then the Sun here with that feeling of just wanting to have something, but also not almost feeling like they can attain that. It feels like there is a little bit of hopelessness there, a hopelessness of being able to bring this about in their external world or in the world in general. It's that type of vibe, that type of energy. Then we have here the Magician, the Eight of Cups, and the Three of Cups reversed. This is a very specific message here. Spirit wants to tell you, or tell me to tell you, basically. Because Spirit is definitely saying, like, this person with the Magician here, this person wants something with you. This is the Magus of Power, the Mage of Power, basically. And there's again like Mercury here, there's again this wish to communicate, this wish to get the ball rolling, this wish to be act. I don't think I can speak right now. Maybe it's that Mercury. But it does feel like, you know, this person, they want to communicate, they want to do it quickly. They feel like they are a very quick moving person in general. But something is holding them back here, and Spirit wants to tell you guys that if you do, of course, resonate with that, not everyone's going to resonate with that, but for those of you who do resonate with this, Spirit is saying that this person feels like they do need to leave something behind. Some type of emotional attachment needs to be left behind in order for this person to be able to step up towards you and to be able to start something new with you here with the Magician, to be able to basically initiate the new step with you, initiate a new path with you here, or initiate anything like a new road with you, whatever that means for you guys. It doesn't even have to be a start of a relationship. It can be meeting up for drinks or something like that, or just deciding in general that they want to pursue you or your connection in some manner. So this feel like this person wants that in their heart of hearts, but again, they feel like they need to leave something behind. Here with the Eight of Cups coming through, I'm getting a strong energy of them being sort of tied down to something. Not really to someone. Like for some of you it might be someone, for some of you it might be a third party situation, but for others of you it's going to be more like a thing that this person really has emotional attachment to. So it might be their job, it might be some type of an activity or something that's not allowing them to be with you right now. It might even be their beliefs about something, or their trauma for others of you, you know. There is something that needs to be resolved here. There is something that needs to be let go for you to be able to come together with the Three of Cups here. The Lord of Abundance here is in reverse because this person feels like they cannot attain you. They cannot have you while they are having this other thing as well. So that might resonate differently for some of you. For some of you it might be, as I said, trauma in this person. For others of you it might be that they are in a committed relationship with someone else. For others of you it might be that they are committed to their job, committed to some type of a hobby or activity, or committed to, you know, their job that is somewhere else, so they cannot really so easily travel towards you. So we again have travel, which is ruled by Mercury here. So again, that energy is being showed here. Yeah, there's also some Gemini energy here, to be honest, showing up, some Cancer. Yeah. Yeah, it does feel like with this Eight of Cups, it feels like there is definitely something obstructing this connection. It feels like this person is trying to put energy into two parts at the same time, and that's just not something that would be able to go on for a very long time. That's not something that they would be able to do for a longer period. And right now it feels like they are running low on juice. They're running low on being able to sort of feed energy into you and your connection, and feed energy into the other thing that they are feeding their energy in with the Eight of Cups. So it's very necessary that they decide which cup to pour in, which cup they want to give their energy into here. And it feels like this person is basically on some type of a point of decision, a point where they have to really decide which cup to choose, which emotional relationship to choose, you know. With the King of Cups, it does feel here that your person does have strong emotions for you as well. They might be keeping them a little bit quiet, or they don't really speak of them as much, but this person is very emotionally attuned to you. It feels like with this energy, they are very good at surfing their emotional webs. Let me just show you this card. They're very good at searching their emotional webs here, and they do tend to be very calm, very temperate, sort of serene and balanced within themselves often. But it's also something that has been a little bit knocked off center because of this connection. We also have the Six of Swords here showing up, so there might have been some deception here in your connection as well, Spirit wants to say. Like this person might not have been entirely honest with you concerning some things. We have also Lord of Earned Success here. And again, like Mercury, it's like it's haunting this entire reading. This communication, like there is a strong need to communicate here, you guys. Definitely a very strong need to communicate. But yeah, this person might not have been maybe honest about their true intentions when they met you originally, but then as this connection transformed, it developed into something that they really felt into, that, you know, their heart was fulfilled in this relationship with you. But now it feels like, you know, they have to leave something behind, or they have to let go of some type of attachment in order to be with you. So it's like this tug of war within, of wanting this very, very deeply, very strongly, very passionately. You know, there is a lot of passion here with the Eight of Wands, and with the Eight of Pentacles, then there is this tug of war between how am I going to look in the external world, how am I going to come off if I do this, if I do step forward and get this person, you know, how am I going to appear to others if I do that. And if I do step away from this energy that I am pouring into right now, or that I have been pouring into for some time now. All right, so that's what's coming through here. Let's get you some oracle cards now to see what's coming up. Maybe for guidance or something like that. Let's see what's going on for group number one's person here, Spirit, please. Group number one's person, what's going on? Okay, so we have a lot of cards showing up. Let's take these two. So we have collective and physical, and we have personal and emotional showing up. And we have bottled up, repressed, pent up, needing release. Then we also have here nature, sprite, fairies, love of nature, and eco-friendliness. Okay, interesting energy. I am getting like strong, like conflicting energies again here with your person. Let's see if we can get anything else from them. For group number one, please, Spirit. For group number one, okay. We have miracle, healing, answered prayers, and remission showing up here as well. Yeah, like with bottled up here, it does feel like this person is not, as said before here with the Six of Swords, this person is not being honest completely. They are keeping some things bottled up. They are not being, you know, completely truthful with you, it feels like some things that do feel like they are still hidden from you, or hidden from your view. This person does, however, really believe in spirit. They feel like they are spiritual, at least a little bit. They are on the spiritual path. This person is acquainted with dark nights of the soul, with raising their vibration, you know, however they want to term that, but they are familiar with these things intimately. They're familiar with synchronicities of the universe, and this person does have an eye for synchronicities. They do notice that, they heed nature's or the universe signs here, it feels like. This person really does love nature as well. It might be that for some of you, this person is considering contacting you while in nature, or being in nature with you while they confess or talk to you about whatever it is that they want to talk to you about. It also does feel like this person is waiting for something to happen, some type of healing, some type of synchronicity, or some type of miracle. Like something needs to happen for them to be able to step up towards you. Maybe something concerning this situation of letting something go does need to come to certain closure. there is like this energy of a cycle that has to end here. For them to be able to feel uplifted and for them to be able to step up towards you and to take charge. Okay, so we have here, yeah, we have the karmic scales here. So it might be that, you know, they are waiting for this karma to settle. Maybe this, with this thing that they feel like they need to let go, maybe this is like their karma that they need to release. So we have the karmic scales here. We have justice and atonement, karmic balance. You know, this person wants to come into a balanced energy before they are coming towards you, before they are going to feel ready, like they can, you know, really fruitfully come towards you and start something proper with you. Like this person is not going to half-ass this relationship, you know, they're not going to half-ass it when they do come towards you. They are surely and 100% in it, you know. And we have fruitful labors here. We have growth, birth, manifestation, and a harvest. So this person is definitely in a quite optimistic mindset, even though we did have the sun here. But, you know, the sun is only about the current situation, how they currently feel about not being able to really contact you in the way that they would want to contact you, and also having to sort of wait for this karmic imbalance to balance itself out. But then we have fruitful labors here, you know, we have a harvest energy. This is the energy of abundance, the energy of growth, the energy of having something new that's coming into your lives. And this person is basically very optimistic that there's going to be a very good harvest. That these efforts, everything that you two have been through, this is going to be manifesting something very beautiful for the two of you here. So I'm hearing from spirit, I'm hearing basically from this person as well, to have hope, you know. Have hope, don't forget about me, don't give up on me, don't give up on us, is what I'm getting from this person. This person is recognizing they have not been 100% accurate with you concerning their emotions in the past, but they are also saying that they have been paying for that, you know, they have been balanced out for that, you know, they had their own karma to deal with because of that. So let's get you one more card here. Let's get you a heart, my loves, for group number 1, please, Spirit. One beautiful heart here. Okay, so we have this gorgeous card coming up for you guys, and here we have look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. So Spirit is urging you to look within yourself as well, while you may be waiting for this person. To look within, see what's coming up. Let's get you one more card or 2 more cards. Let's get you one more here. For group number 1, please, Spirit. Okay. And we have, okay, we have time showing up. You are trying too hard, give it time. So Spirit wants to tell you to give yourself a little bit more time in this connection. Spirit is also asking you to surrender here. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So surrender, Spirit is asking you, surrender to this energy, surrender to this person, surrender to the universe. Trust in the universe, it's going to bring you everything that you need. Only time will tell here. So yeah, trust the universe, but it's going to give you everything, you know. Everything is going to come to you in the right timing. And also one last card, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right here. Okay, so deep in your heart, you know what's going on. Deep in your heart, you know this person, who they are. They feel familiar to you, you know. You guys feel like kindred souls. You know, you feel like friends. You have known each other before. It feels like, you know, soulmate energy, twin flame energy. There's a deep familiarity here of one another. And like this deep love that comes with familiarity, with being through life together before. So yeah. Now let's get you guys some yes or no answers. So as said before, we are going to be using the crystal ball pocket oracle cards to answer this. So I would just like to ask you to bring some type of question to mind that can have like a yes or no answer or something in the middle of that. Just bring that to mind, ask it, and then just maybe direct your energy towards me as I am, shuffling this deck. Just try to really focus on me shuffling and focus on the question. All right? So we get the most accurate questions for most of you here. All right, so let's get into it. For group number 1, please, Spirit. What is their answer for group number 1, please? Okay, so we have no need to worry here for you guys. Just a beautiful hedgehog. Again, this message is to trust into your intuition. Trust yourself, trust your gut feeling. You already know. And surrender to what is, You don't have to be all curled up like a hedgehog. You can just surrender to the world and allow it to bring you what you need here. You are going in the right direction, Spirit is saying. All right, so that's all I have for you, my beautiful group number 1 for your reading. Thank you for watching, thank you for being present, and thank you for sharing your energy with me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you would like to see more videos such as this one in the future. And if you're interested in a personal tarot reading with me, all the information about that is also in the description box below this video. I'm looking forward to connecting with you again soon. Till then, I'm wishing you all the best on your continued life journey. Bye, you guys. Mwah. Hello, my beautiful group number 2. So if you picked the Hematite crystal, or if you picked the Tarot of the Little Prince for this reading, this is going to be your tarot reading for your person's thoughts, feelings, and some guidance for your direction here. So let's see what's going on with you guys with group number 2. I do want to point out that we're also going to be getting a yes and no answer towards the end of this tarot video. So stay tuned for that, or you can just skip right ahead if you're interested. If you have like a burning question you want to ask, you can just skip right ahead and get your answers there. So let's see what's going on with your person's thoughts, feelings. What's going on with your person, group number 2 here. So Spirit, please, for group number 2's person, what's going on with their person? What's going on? What's going on? Okay, we have the Ace of Cups reversed. And we have like a bunch of other cards we're not going to be using here. So the Ace of Cups here, reversed. Let's see what else comes up here, Spirit. For group number 2, please. For group number 2. Okay, we have the 7 of Swords. It feels like there has been some deception, or this person might have been deceptive towards you. This is like a theme for these readings. Group number 1's person was also a little bit deceptive or not entirely truthful. We have here the 4 of Pentacles showing up as well. See what else for group number 2, please, Spirit. What's going on here? We have the Magician. All right, interesting energy. Magician also came out at group number 1 there. Let's get you a few more cards for group number 2, please, Spirit. Group number 2, we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so this is interesting. Like, this person does want to offer you love. They want something new. They want to manifest this connection, this relationship. But it does feel like they're sort of karmically bound to something else right now. Like, either it's their job or something. It just feels like, okay, it feels like this person is not living according to their own values at this current time. This person is being deceptive, but overall, you know, they're being deceptive in regards to themselves here with the 7 of Swords. This person is not feeding their own cup. They are not filling their own cup. They're not being self-loving here. So by default, and, you know, in the law of mirroring, They are also not being self-loving towards others in the external world, and neither are they being truthful entirely in their external world. So this person, they don't have like a good grasp on what their values are at the current time. So they're not going to be acting accordingly to their values, to their authentic self here. It might mean that you are in a very sort of strong connection, which might mean that you do bring out their authentic selves very strongly. So they might also be getting a little bit confused about that, you know, confused about what their values are, because they do tend to feel like they're a little bit different when they are around you. They feel more sort of attuned to themselves when they are around you, but then when they go back to their 9 to 5 or their job or whatever it is that they are doing, their habitual life, you know, they sort of jump back or start going back into those same old patterns, you know, into that same old life where nothing changes, where nothing new happens, and where they are not really living from the authentic place, but they're sort of just going through the motions, you know. It's that type of energy. Like this person is sort of stuck in a loop. They feel like they're stuck on their own hamster wheel, and you are the antidote to that, you know, you are the anti-wheel to this person. But also that means that is scary, you know, the connection with you is therefore scary, because it means they have to sort of let go of this habitual life, let go of this running on a treadmill type of situation, or running on a hamster wheel type of situation here that we have. But this person overall, they feel like they do want to manifest this. Like in their heart, they do want this. Their soul wants this. Their expansion wants this. They want to move towards you. They want to move towards this connection. But they do feel still a little bit sort of blocked, especially with all of this energy, you know. They are not entirely attuned to be able to manifest this very, very quickly. With the Knight of Cups, I'm getting the energy that this person does want to offer you love. This person does love you. Like if you have been asking yourself about that, or if you have been worrying about that in any way, this person does have tender feelings towards you. They feel very gently towards you, you know. They want to give you gifts. They want to sort of give you trinkets. This person wants to sort of be the hero in your life. They want to make you feel good. They enjoy it when you are feeling good, when you are happy, when you are joyful, you know. It feels like your joy is also their joy. And this person is overall, you know, feeling very serene towards you. They do feel like they want to step up towards you, to reach out towards you, and to offer something to you with this Knight of Cups here. Specifically offer something to you in terms of love, you know, give you some type of a confession or something like that. You know, this person definitely does want to step up. Let's see what else. For group number 2, please, Spirit, what else? Okay, so we have here the 5 of Wands. This one is in reverse. So this energy feels like this person was even more confused in the past, but now as time is progressing, it feels like they are becoming aware of more and more, and they are sort of gaining more clarity, gaining more understanding about what this connection is, where it belongs, how they should act, and where they have maybe acted wrongly before. So it feels like this person is really gaining a lot of clarity, gaining a lot of perspective on this whole connection, on this whole relationship. They are not fighting within themselves as much anymore. They are not fighting with their little parts, you know, each one sort of tugging in different directions. They're also not by default then struggling so much with your own connection, but they do feel like they're becoming more and more peaceful. I'm not saying that this person is at the end of the line there, you know, that they're super zen and peaceful, like not at all. But I'm just saying that this person is getting better at that. They are evolving, they are growing in that direction. They are improving their conflict resolution internally, basically, which is then also being mirrored in the externally with other people, and especially also with you and your connection here. So yeah, let's see what else. Like they are not finding enemies outside themselves anymore as much, and neither are they finding enemies within. So that's very powerful. You know, this person has a lot of potential. They are growing. They want to improve themselves. They are scared, you know, they are scared that they are going to be challenged too much, or that, you know, things are not going to be stable if they are to step out of this connection, or step out of, not really this connection, but step out of the usual way that they do things. So if they were to step out of their comfort zone here, they would feel like a lot of anxiety about that. So they're trying to sort of do that slowly, you know, but also at their own pace. They do want to go at their own pace here. Doesn't mean that they don't, you know, feel strongly for you, but they are very, very afraid of losing some type of security that their comfort zone brings them here. So let's see what else for group number 2. We have here the 8 of Cups. Like, again, this is a mirror to the group number 1. So if you guys have maybe been drawn to group number 1, there might be messages in that group for you as well, because some of the cards are really mirrored in that group as well. Like with this card, I'm feeling like this person wants to walk away from where they usually hang. Like, speaking metaphorically, they want to walk away from where they are usually gathering themselves towards a place where their truth lies, where their clarity lies, where, you know, their self-love lies here. It feels like this person is evolving to being able to really sniff out like a dog, sniff out where the truth of their path is. It might have been that this person was just very confused about what the truth is before. Maybe they were very influenced by other people, other perspectives. Maybe society influenced this person greatly as well, in order, you know, how they should be, how they should act, how they should perform in life. But now this person is deciding to really go their own way. They're trying to be really, you know, individualistic. They're learning to listen to themselves more, listen to their inner guidance, inner path, inner voice more, and they are trying to follow that more and more. Because, you know, I was saying before that they are evolving, you know, they're listening to themselves more, they're not having as much internal conflict here. And that's also visible in this beautiful card of them leaving behind something that was previously there, something like a comfort, something that provided some type of balance, or something that even kept them stuck in a certain situation. They're trying to leave that behind, or learning how to leave that behind in order to step and walk towards the altar of their self-love here. So very beautiful energies here. Might be that they're also releasing some karmic situations here for some of you. Let's see what else. Here we have the Devil showing up. So it might be that this person is also battling or trying to let go of certain addictions. I'm feeling like smoking, workaholic also is coming up for some of you. For others of you, it's again that little argumentative nature, just being like a little bit of a flirt in terms of wanting to be very analytical, you know, and find some type of gusto in that. But yeah, for others of you, it's just workaholic person, or someone who maybe tended to drink a little bit more when they were unhappy or when they were not satisfied. They sort of just detached through drinking, or detached or made themselves feel better by smoking. Like, all of those things are basically coming through here, and this person is becoming more and more aware of those patterns. They're becoming more aware of why they do it, and they're trying to find different routes to, you know, satisfy these internal tugs of wanting to feel better, and sort of trying to resolve them and find balance and harmony within in different ways, in ways that are not detrimental to their health here. So let's see what else. I just heard from Spirit, like, I want to be healthy for you, like I want to be good for you, I want to be, you know, pure for you. I want to be clear for you is what's coming through here. So let's see what else for group number 2 here, Spirit. Yeah, we have strength, like a very beautiful card. This person is battling like their own internal demons, and I feel like they're being very successful. They're being very brave. They're being very like emotionally intelligent. It feels like this person really honing their skill, their emotional skill, their emotional muscles. You know, they're honing their emotional intelligence here. They're becoming more loving. They're allowing themselves to open up more, especially if you're dealing with a more masculine energy, which tends to be sort of a little bit more isolated, a little bit more detached, you know, not so good at expressing emotions. If you're dealing with that type of energy here, regardless of gender, of course, this person is learning to express their vulnerable side a bit more, to trust, to be able to express that side and to be met with love in response. So they are learning to open up their heart more, learning to be more vulnerable, to be more open, to be more loving, and to accept love in return. So very beautiful energy here I'm getting. This person might even be connecting with animals a little bit more, getting into nature a bit more lately here for some of you. So let's see what else, what we get in terms of oracle cards now. So for group number 2, please, Spirit, what's going on with their person for group number 2 here? So we have a flight plan, a trip, a disappearance, lack of closure. So yeah, there might have been a lack of closure in your situation here. This is making me think of, you know, I think it's Cinderella and her little slippers. So it might have been that you two have had some type of a strong encounter in which you two really felt each other's energy very, very strongly, and you felt there is something between the two of you, but then things went awry, you know, things happened, there was a disappearance, maybe there was some separation between the two of you, which is now coming to a close, you know, it's resolving itself. What needed to be learned through the separation is, or has been learned. So you two are now coming into a reunion, Spirit is saying here. So let's see what else. We have a field of dreams. How very beautiful. We have bounty, sustainability, a good harvest. This is a very good omen for this connection. It feels like it's going to be very fruitful. It's going to be very abundant as times move on. It's going to be bringing you more and more growth, more and more wisdom, more and more insights, and more clarity. And things are going to be getting better and better, Spirit is saying, you know. If things have maybe been a little bit hard, you know, very hard, difficult, sort of slimy, you know, dark nights of the soul moving on for centuries, the time is changing now. The time is for the sun now. The time is for openness, for warmth, for love, and for emotional expression. That's what the time is ripe for right now. And it's just going to be getting better and better. Like I'm not saying, and Spirit is not saying that there are not going to be any lows. Like lows are still going to be there, but they're not going to be as apparent, you know, they're not going to be as difficult as before. So everything is moving on into a little bit more of a harmony for the two of you and for your connection here. We also have here remnants of Atlantis showing up, the past resurfacing, past lives and karma. So yeah, exactly what I was telling you before in regards to karma, you know, there was some karmic imbalance that needed to be settled through the separation that you two have been going through. It might also be that you two have been, you know, having past lives in Atlantis before, that you two have past lives in Atlantis or maybe in other parts of history as well. So your souls do know each other very, very well, it feels like, with this card. And it might have even been that this connection was basically the past resurfacing a little bit in order to be healed, in order for the karmic situations to be settled, and in order for there to be like a karmic balance in this connection again. I feel like this is a strong theme for many relationships lately. Like even my own, I also have been going through this, the karmic release of Atlantis. At least like a little bit of that was present in one of my connections. So yeah, and I'm also seeing that a lot in other people here. So very interesting. So we have now quench your thirst. Be receptive, rehydrate, and replenish yourself. So Spirit is giving you the message to take care of yourself, give yourself that self-love you know you deserve, and just trust that everything is going to come to you in the right time, in the right place. Everything is going according to plan. Nothing is wrong, you know, even if this situation, if this whole relationship is taking a little bit longer, if you feel a little bit, you know, annoyed about it at times, Spirit is saying that it's all going according to plan. So just relax, trust, and take this time for yourself. Take care of yourself in the time that you are waiting. Okay, so good vibrations are overall, you know, coming to you. So do trust in that. Let's get you guys some love letters, some messages now. So for group number 2, please. Okay, so for group number 2, we have here, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. Yeah. Go with the flow. And also, like, Spirit wants to tell you that going with the flow is also going to make things more harmonious. So exactly what I was telling you before about harmony, you know, so the lows won't be as low anymore, and it's just going to be all sort of just a natural flow, because there's not going to be as much resistance, you know. You're not going to be paddling against the stream of life, where life wants to take. You're not going to be going against that anymore, and so it's going to be a lot more pleasurable, a lot more allowing, and there's going to be a lot more harmony within. All right, so let's get you one more or two more. So Spirit, please, for group number 2, please. Group number 2, card guidance for group number 2, please. Okay, so we have, okay, Spirit wants to also give you these two. We have sacred union showing up. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Do trust in your relationship, trust in the sacred nature of it. No, you two are here for a reason. You two have met for a reason. You two are together, incarnate here in the physical for a reason. Trust in that, believe in that. We have balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. All right. So yeah, a good relationship is not all roses and just feeling good all the time. It's also about those little currents, those waves that come up. A good relationship is the one that does challenge you, that allows you to grow, that allows you to look within and dig and dig and dig deeper and deeper within yourself. It just depends with what type of grace we do that. How gracefully we do that, how gracefully we walk into the fire here. And now we have surrender as our last card, very on theme. So at times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and it will all work out. Exactly, very much on point with all of the messages here, you know. So all of it has been just go with the flow, surrender to the divine, you know, surrender to the flow of life. Trust this person, trust in this sacred union that you have with this person. Okay, so now let's get you a yes or no answer to finish up this reading. So what I would like you to do is to just think about your answer. You can pause the video at this point if you feel like you would like to have a little bit more time to think of your answer. And now I would just like to ask you to sort of direct your energy strongly to when I'm shuffling these cards, so that we get, you know, the most clarifying and the most true answer for all of you. So do focus your energy strongly to me when I'm shuffling, and you're going to be getting your answer momentarily. All right, so Spirit, for group number 2, let's get them their answer, please. For group number 2 here, what's the answer for group number 2? What's the answer for group number 2, please, Spirit? What's the answer for group number 2? Okay, we have not the right time. Not the right time is coming up for you guys. Spirit does want me to take one more card, okay? Okay, one more card. Okay, let go. We have let go coming up. Wow, there are so many that wants to come up, but we're not going to be taking any others. So it's just not the right time right now, and let go, okay? Let go is a big theme of this whole group, of this whole pile. You know, you do need to surrender more here. You need to balance, and you need to surrender yourself to the flow of life, you know. Just go with the flow and let go of any presuppositions, any thoughts, any beliefs of how things should work out. Now is not the right time to stress over it. Now is the right time to just let go and let the universe take the reins. Okay, so that's all I have for you, my beautiful group number 2. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for connecting with me, and thank you for sharing your beautiful energy with me today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And also, if you would want to book a personal reading with me, all the information about that is available on my website, or you can just send me an email, which is listed down in the description box below this video. So without further ado, I want to thank you again for being here, for being present, for being available for these messages. Do let me know how they were for you in the description box, no, not in the description box, in the comment section below, if you feel like you're called to share. Other than that, I'm wishing you all the best, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you again in another one of my videos. Take care, everyone. Bye. Mwah. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your tarot reading. So if you picked the Amethyst with white quartz, or if you picked the Wild Tarot over here, this is going to be your tarot reading about what are your person's thoughts, feelings, and we're also going to be getting some guidance for you guys. Also, we're going to be getting a yes or no questions at the end of this reading, at the end of this video. So if you feel like you want to skip right ahead to your yes or no, or anything in between, answer to your specific question, feel free to do that right now. But we're going to be getting into your person's thoughts, feelings, what's going on currently. So let's see, for group number 3, please, Spirit, what's going on? What's going on with them emotionally here? What's going on in this person's emotional space? Oh wow, we have the Lovers. Oh, that's so beautiful. I love it when this card comes up. We have the Hierophant. Interesting. Let's get you some more cards so I feel what's going on here. What's going on here, Spirit? Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands reversed showing up now, and we have here the 7 of Cups reversed as well. Okay. Interesting. Let's see what else comes through. So what else, Spirit? We have here the 7 of Pentacles. 2 more cards, please. Group number 3, please. Group number 3. We have the 8 of Pentacles reversed. Let's see what else. For group number 3, what's going on with their person's thoughts? We have the 8 of Wands upright. All right, what else? And we have the Mother of Pentacles reversed here. Wow, interesting. Interesting. I feel like this is going to be a very specific group. We have the 7 of Wands now reversed, and also the 4 of Wands reversed here. And also we have the 6 of Cups reversed on the bottom of the deck here. Feels like this person is really reminiscing about you. This is interesting because they do want to move towards you with the Eight of Wands, but then when it comes to the physical life, they seem to be sort of very confused about that, and they don't really know what to do. So they're sort of like a sitting chicken type of energy about that. I don't know why I use that term, but like this whole energy is just very confused. It seems very plain. It seems almost like there is no action being put into anything. It seems very sort of confusing. Like this person is, if we start with these two cards, this person is so aware that you are the one for them, that you two are soulmates, that you two are twin flames, that you two are, you know, soulmates or a special sacred union. Like you two are special to each other, and this person is very aware of that. But then we have the Hierophant, and this card almost is coming out as though it's screaming to the lovers here, you know, sort of going, ah, on the lovers card. And, you know, we have birds on both, but it feels like this Hierophant is sort of being angry with the lovers card, with the sacred union. So it might be that, you know, this sacred union, or the fact that you two are this sacred union, this person is aware of this, that this person is sort of being troubled by that because of, I don't know, because of something that they believe or some type of knowledge that they have. I don't know, it just feels like this strong troubled energy. Maybe it's because of their upbringing or something like that. Maybe they feel like there is this big separation or this big change between the two of you. There is something different between the two of you that this person feels like is a very big obstacle. So they're sort of almost like angry at spirit, angry at God for bringing you into their life, and for you being their sort of like a sacred union, you being their sacred person, the soulmate, the twin flame. So they're sort of like, why her, why him, why them, you know? Why do they have to be the one who's my soulmate? Why not someone who is maybe a little bit more compatible to me on an external level? So it feels like it's that type of energy. This compatibility is a big answer or a big question. You know, it's kind of both. And this person is really sort of, they're struggling a lot with this incompatibility in their own head. Like if we take it at a very spiritual level, you know, the perspective of spirit is just like, it doesn't matter, you know. It doesn't matter if you're older than each other, if they're your boss, if, you know, they are, I don't know, a different religion, a different social standing, whatever it is, you know, it doesn't matter from a spiritual perspective. Spirit is just bringing this closer to this person because of the contrast, so that they become aware of what really matters. But this person is so sort of traditional in some manner. They are really oriented around certain ways, the way the world works. So they really orient their life, their understanding in terms of how the world works or is supposed to work. So you're supposed to marry someone your own age. You're supposed to sort of have relations or be in a marriage with someone with, I don't know, a similar job or something like that, similar social standing or something like that. You're supposed to, I don't know, not marry your student. You're supposed to not marry your boss or things like that, you know. It's those types of energy that's coming through here. This person is sort of very annoyed at themselves for coming into this world and for having this person be their soulmate. And I feel like they are trying to, with the Seven of Cups here, they're really trying to not think about this connection too much, or not try to fantasize about it too much, because it almost feels like it's a natural flow for this person to fantasize about you, to think about you, to spending time together and so on. So they do feel like very aroused, very intense towards you. They feel very sexually drawn to you, but they feel like they have to sort of repress that, deny, disown all of those interests, all of the fantasies that they might have towards you, and all of the more sexually oriented ideas or urges that they might have towards you. They feel like they have to just shove that down, feel nothing of it, but it still sort of comes up naturally, because that is where they're being headed, that is where they're being guided by spirit. They're being guided to transform, to evolve, and this is the quickest way to that. But this person is very annoyed with that. They're sort of trying to really release it, to push it away here, and this is sort of bringing them out of balance a lot. With the Seven of Pentacles here, this energy feels like this person has been putting a lot of energy into their physical world, into building their finances, into building their life the way that it should be. There's a strong feeling of it should be like this here, coming off of this card. It's all sort of stacked neatly, perfectly. There's a place for everything. It's sort of very meticulous, and it feels like this person is very meticulous with how things should be, where things should stand in the physical world. So everything has its own proper place in the physical, and this is the way it should be, and the end of the story basically for this person. But then it feels like you come into their lives and you bring your creativity, you bring, the intuitive vibe, you bring something new into their lives, and it sort of ruffles up all of this neatly set structure. So they tend to get a little bit annoyed, or they tend to get flipped on their head. Maybe their life feels like it's suddenly flipped on its head when you do enter their lives, when they have an interaction with you. So their whole physical settling, their whole physical grounding seems to be, put out of whack when you two meet, or when you two are in interaction. And they feel like they have to rebuild, like they have to build their web anew after they meet you. And it's something that they are annoyed with. Like I'm returning to this Hierophant card again and again, because it feels like there's this deep sense of annoyance with this. Like, why are you making me change? That's not directed at you, but sort of directed at the universe, at God. Why are you making me change? Why are you making me evolve? Why are you making me change my habits? Why are you making me change the way that I naturally and usually do things? Why is this suddenly not good anymore? I have been doing this my whole life. Why is it suddenly not good for me to do something that has always worked? This person gets very confused about that, because they're so at ease in their box. They're so at ease in this comfort zone that they have built for themselves through the years. So yeah, that's basically where they're at. Then we have here the Eight of Wands. This person, it feels like you hit them like a lightning bolt. Or, I'm hearing that Miley Cyrus song, you came in like a wrecking ball. It's that type of energy, They feel like you come at them like a wrecking ball and you wreck their whole life. And then they're just left with, crumbling pieces of their life as they knew it. And they don't know how to put things together again. It feels like that. Whenever you sort of meet them, you sort of such a strong, magnetic, strong energy. And they get sort of swept off their feet by you. And it's just when you leave and they sort of return to their emotional space where they habitually, naturally reside, where the comfort zone is, they feel like, oh shit, everything has changed, everything has been sort of shifted here. And how am I supposed to build this back into the place that it was, the way that it was, I cannot. And this annoys the hell out of this person. Like you put them upside down. It might even be like, I'm just getting this information for some of you. It's not going to resonate for all of you, so do keep that in mind. But for some of you, this person might have been in a long-term relationship or in a relationship with someone else, and you coming into their lives had really sort of switched up their relationship strongly. So they might have realized things about their partner that they have not known before, or something else really drastically shifted in their partnership, in their connection to their significant other before you, also not before you came along, after you came along into their lives, something drastically shifted, and that really profoundly influenced their relationship with someone who they were with. It is possible that they are still with this person, but it feels like the connection is not really strong anymore. So there is no deep bond. There is no that bond that was there before you came into this person's world is not really there anymore, but they are still sort of attached to this person. It feels like they're attached to this person out of comfort, primarily out of this feeling of home, out of this being the way that it has always been, out of this being, we have been doing this for so long, and now why stop now? It has been working out for so long, so why stop now type of mentality. But overall, Spirit is saying this is not going to last long, because there is this sense of separation coming, not between you, but for this person. There is something that is shifting in terms of the Four of Wands, which is usually like a coupling, a coming together with someone, a bringing about a new level. Like that feels like it's shifting and crumbling for this person here with the Four of Wands and the Seven of Wands. It almost feels like something is being burned to the ground. It might even be that the sense of home, the sense of comfort for this person is being burned down to the ground because of, what this connection has put in, how shall I say this? What this connection has basically put forward, and how the connection is then moving forward in the future. So it feels like there is this little bit of a crumbling. It's not a deep, big crumbling, like a crumbling of the world, but it does feel like little bits by bits of this person's life, like little pieces of that are falling away, or are falling out, in order to make space for the new, in order to make space for something that's really authentic to this person. All right, so let's see now what the oracle cards have to say about this relationship, this connection. So for group number 3, please, Spirit, what's going on here? For group number 3, please, Spirit, for group number 3. All right, so we have here the wounded healer. We have wisdom from experience, humanity, and care. This energy to me feels like how your person perceives you, or how your person is directed towards you. It feels like this person cannot be angry at you, because you're such a profoundly pure, beautiful, soft being based on this person's perception of you, that they cannot be angry at you at all. They feel like you have a lot of wisdom, you have a lot of care for other people, you are very, very soft, very graceful. So it feels like this person cannot be angry at you, even though they might be, but they are, however, angry at God because of how their life has shifted so profoundly, how their home has shifted so profoundly because of this connection. Also, before I get into the other cards, I do want to say that we have here strong Gemini energy and also Taurus energy, if that resonates for any of you. I'm also picking up some Cancer energy here, especially with this card, with the wounded healer, and with home. I'm getting strong Cancer energy, if that resonates for any of you. So we have 39, frozen in time, stuck, avoiding change, and locked in the past. So yeah, exactly, like this is exactly the card that is describing your person being stuck in the past, being stuck in their comfort zone, stuck and avoiding change, basically. Yep, exactly. Let's see what else for group number 3, please, Spirit. But this person, it's like they cannot be angry with you, when they meet you, they just change entirely. Like their whole perception, their whole body just changes, and they are sort of just flowing with the flow of life, because you bring bring that energy into their life. You bring that wisdom, that care, that healing energy into their life that just allows them to naturally go with the flow. But once you're out of their lives, then they're left with like a crumbling sensation of something really so having shifted so profoundly that they don't know how to navigate the world anymore. And it might be that for some of you, even this person then really just starts to sort of capitalize more and more on this stuckness and sort of tries to just get back in the past or get back in their habits even strongly, sort of to counteract this energy of something changing that they are afraid of, you know. So they counteract that energy by being so very focused on keeping things the way that they are. So that's sort of maybe like this tug of war that is occurring in your connection here. And then we have moon magic coming through. We have sleep, dreams, rhythms, and cycles. So it might be that this person has sort of been coming in and out of your life repeatedly here. But this card also is telling me that you two are connecting with each other intuitively. Maybe you two do tend to have sort of like, for some of you it's going to be even like a telepathic conversation with this person. For others of you it's just going to be a feeling of connecting with them through your dreams or in your dream world. Maybe astrally, maybe emotionally and spiritually, you do tend to feel this person or are able to feel into them. And we have Seer of Souls here, sensitivity, empathy, and understanding. Yeah, I feel like you do possess this. Spirit is saying that you do possess this, even though this person might sometimes annoy you. You tend to bring this energy into your person's life. And Spirit is saying that that is incredible, that this is happening. You're sort of bringing spiritual hygiene into this person's life. And that is a great gift to give them. Let's see, let's get one more card here. Let's get one more card, please, Spirit, for group number 3. So we got here good vibration. We have positive vibes, upliftment, and resonance coming through. So I feel like the forecast is uplifting for this energy overall. It does feel like this person does need to settle things with themselves first and with their past here a little bit. They feel like they are very, stuck, very, very stuck in their past, very bonded to the past. And that's not going to be an easy battle to battle out, but it's, however, their own battle here. So it's not yours. You are here to offer sensitivity, empathy, understanding when they do cross your path. You're here to offer wisdom. You're here to offer humanity, care, but you're also here to put this person in their place, So that's your role, Spirit is saying. We also have here braving the storm, facing difficulties, finding courage and fortitude. So just a little bit of a message from Spirit to have fortitude, to trust in yourself, to know that, when things go down, when the wave goes down, it goes up again. So it's just about surfing the energy. Okay, so let's get you guys some Lovers Oracle, some card-shaped messages for the road. So let's see, for group number 3, please, Spirit. For group number 3, any messages here? Okay, we have freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So there is nothing stopping you to evolve, to be what you want, and to shine the way that you want. If you want to state something to this person, if you want to contact this person, nothing is stopping you, Spirit is saying. Like, you have your own decisions. You have everything in place here to do what you feel is right for yourself. And also remember, if you do something that's right for yourself and if you act out of self-love, it's going to be good and beneficial for other people in your life also. And then we have Twin Flames. Your passion ignites. So yeah, definitely this is strong Twin Flame energy. So like a little bit of a just strong confirmation of this energy here for this group. Let's get you one more card now. Okay, Spirit, please, one more card for group number 3 here. Okay, we have acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. All right? There is no point in changing this person. There is no point in changing what is beyond your control. What you can change is yourself, you know. What you can change is your freedom, what you choose to do with your own life, what type of action you choose to do with your own life. But you cannot change this person the way that they are going to act. They might be a part of you, but they're also like an individual self at the same time. So, you know, they have their own free will. They can do what they want. So it's important to accept that and to trust that they are doing things for their own well-being and basically to the best of their own abilities here at all times. All right, so just to finish up, let's get you guys some yes or no or anything in between answers. So I would like to have you think of a specific question. You can pause the video at this point if you feel like you need to think of a good question to ask. And I would just like to ask you to focus your energy, focus your attention on me when you're watching this group, when you're watching me shuffle these cards. Just think about your answer. You can repeat it over and over in your mind and just focus your energy on me shuffling the cards so we have the most, you know, clarifying and most accurate answers represented and coming through for all of you. So let's get into it. So for group number 3, please, Spirit. I just got a little bit lightheaded, you guys. Very strong energy you're putting into here. So let's see for group number 3, what's their answer? Okay. We have go, the time is right. So go, the time is right for you guys. And also we got yes. So double confirmation here, double strong energy. Go, the time is right, and yes. Showing up for you guys. So very, very strong confirmation here to go do it. We also got freedom here, which is again, you know, very strong energy of just confirmation. Okay, so that's all I have for you, my beautiful group number 3. Thank you for sharing your energy. This was indeed a very interesting group to read for. So thank you for sharing. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you would like to see more videos coming your way in the future. And if you would like a personal tarot reading with me, all the information about booking a tarot reading is in the description box below this video. So make sure to check that out if you're interested. I have all my prices listed on the website if you want to check that out prior booking. And then you can just send me an email just saying what you basically want and send me your questions, and then I'll reply with all the necessary information. And with that being said, I'm wishing you all the best on your continued life journey. I'm sending you all love and so much light, so much joy. I want to thank all of our spirit guides, spiritual teams as well, for guiding us and for allowing us to bring these messages about for these groups today. So thank you everyone for being present and for being available today. And thank you group number 3 for being present and for being available today. I'm wishing you all the best and hope to connect with you soon through another one of my videos. Bye! Mwah.